Hi guys, Shadow Scout Swede here again. Today I want to talk about something you guys in US or England or Germany or other countries probably don't know. Here in Sweden we have something we call right of public access, unique opportunity, right? And I will read what this is for you guys, okay? This video will probably be pretty long, but I will do my best, right? So I will read it for you on English. Okay, let's start then. The right of public access is a fantastic opportunity for all of us to roam freely in nature. You make use of the right of public access when you go for a walk in the forest, paddle a kayak, go climbing, or just sit on a rock and think. Usually it is completely natural for us. In order for everyone to enjoy nature, we need to take care of nature and wildlife and show consideration for landowners and others who are outdoors. We can sum this up with the phrase, don't disturb, don't destroy. Hike, bike, ride. We have a wonderful opportunity to experience nature and pursue many different activities. Swedes are extremely interested in outdoor life and nature. So that everyone can enjoy nature, it is good to keep some things in mind. Remember that crops, replanted forest or other vulnerable land should not be damaged. Right? To avoid disturbing those who live in the area, do not cross over or occupy someone's lot. Residents have a right to be undisturbed. Do not interfere with the activities of landowners. When you ride or cycle in terrain, there is a risk of damaging the ground. Do not ride or cycle over soft, fragile ground or on designated jogging tracks, ski tracks or hiking trails. If you cross enclosed pasture land, do not disturb animals or damage fences. Close the gate after you so that livestock does not get out. Too far. Camping. By all means, pitch a tent for a night or two in the countryside. Remember to pitch it in a suitable place, in other words, where farming is not carried on and not too close to a residence. Indeed, the greater the risk of disturbing someone, all the greater reason there is to ask for permission. Consideration is especially important when camping with caravans and motorhomes outside designated areas. Such camping is governed by off-road vehicle use laws. Take rubbish with you. We all want a clean nature, free of litter. So take rubbish with you. Glass, tins, plastic bags, and bottle caps can injure both people and animals. Therefore, never place a rubbish bag next to a full dustbin. Fire. The campfire adds spice to our outdoor life, and you are allowed to build a fire in nature. But fires cause concern among many landowners because much valuable forest goes up in flames every year due to carelessness with campfires. To minimize the risk of fire spreading, it is good to keep some things in mind. Do not start a fire if there is the least danger of it spreading. In dry weather, the lighting of fires often is prohibited. Choose a place where there is no risk of the fire spreading. Do not build a fire directly on or right next to rocks. They can crack, causing scars that never heal. When you're done with the fire, make sure that it is thoroughly extinguished. Leave no trace of the fire in the form of a fireplace or such. Sorry. The next one. Picking flowers, berries, mushrooms, twigs. You are free to pick flowers, berries, mushrooms, twigs, and branches from the ground. To avoid damaging nature, it is good to keep some things in mind. Remember that certain plants are protected by law and they may not be picked. The country board can provide information on protected plants. Orchids are protected throughout the country. Do not take twigs, branches, birch bark, and other bark from growing trees. They can be damaged. Dogs. Obviously, dogs may accompany you in nature. March 1 to August 20th is a sensitive period for wildlife, and dogs are not allowed to run loose then. During other times of the year, you also must have your dog under sufficient control so that it does not disturb or damage wildlife and other people. In some parts of the country, dog leash laws are in effect. Swimming and boating. The right of public access applies both on land and water. You may swim by the shore, boat almost everywhere, moor your boat and spend a day or two on board. The same rules for consideration of your surroundings apply as on land. In other words, don't disturb, don't destroy. To be able to enjoy nature by and on the water, it is good to keep some things in mind. Do not moor your boat or go ashore by a dwelling or where there is no admittance, such as a sanctuary for protection of birds and seals. It is okay to moor a boat temporarily at someone else's jetty if it does not interfere with the owner. Okay, but not if it adjoins the grounds of a house, of course. It is preferable to contact the landowner. Special rules such as speed limits and no admittance may exist. Remember that motorboat operators need to be more considerate than quieter boaters. Right? Organized outdoor life. Adventure, tourism, and other organized outdoor life have tremendous opportunities to make use of the right of public access for activities. The right of public access can be used commercially and by many users simultaneously. Those who organize activities on others' land bear a great deal of responsibility. The very best way to proceed is for the organizer to make contact with a landowner, municipality, and county board before the activities begin. Obtain the necessary proficiency. Choose a suitable location. Implement measures for security and prudence. Inform participants about the right of public access. There we go. In nature close to population centers. In nature close to population centers, the right of public access is all the more important. It enables many people to take part in nature activities close to home without going away. In populated areas, many people live side by side, sometimes in crowded spaces. The right of public access makes it easier for all of us to coexist in nature in a respectful manner and to avoid conflicts and wear and tear on the land. No motor vehicles on the ground. There is no right of public access for motorized vehicles. According to terrain vehicles law, it is forbidden to drive cars, motorcycles, mopeds, and other motorized vehicles on bare ground in the terrain, nor is it permitted to drive motorized vehicles on private roads that are close to motorized traffic. Such restrictions must be indicated by road signs. And that was the end of it. And I hope you guys get a little more wiser this time. I don't know. But as far as I know, we are the only country in the world who has this. So we have this right of public access, as far as I know, anyway. And we here in Sweden are unique on that way. So we have a lot of freedom to be outdoors and do things. So I hope you enjoy this video, and this one I felt important for you guys who lives in different countries and with different laws and other stuff. Okay, so well, that was all I had to say for the moment. So you have to stay safe and keep prepared and strength and honor. I see you in the next one, and Shadow Scout Swede out.